Nate.
And I'm Abby.
This is Popeye, and we are the RC Sailors. Today we are reviewing a really sweet little short course RC truck, 1/10 scale. This is the Arrma Fury Mega Brushed.
It's blue and red and white and black.
It's two-wheel drive, it is rear-wheel drive. It's ready to run, and it's a kind of a budget RC, but in a very good way. It's $189 on towerhobbies.com.
Out of focus. In focus.
I think this is a good way to get into the hobby grade RCs because there are a lot of really cool upgrades you can pick up, like aluminum parts. You start off with a brushed motor.
I didn't even know we had those.
Yeah. This is a chassis, aluminum chassis, front mounting plate, or just a kind of like a shield.
It's red.
So, we've got some arms and like the motor mount plate with a heat sink. So, you know, there are some really nice upgrades that you can pick up for this.
It matched the ESC and possibly a red motor.
I think these are designed for a person that wants to get into hobby grade RCs at a good quality product, but not spend like $350, $400. You can buy this and have fun with it right out of the box, and then when something breaks or you save up some money and you want to buy an upgrade for it, then go for the upgrade. So this is, I think that's who it's marketed for. Let's take a look at a few more things within the truck so you understand what comes with it and what to expect out of your Arrma Fury Mega Brushed. The tires are pretty nice all-terrain tires. They run pretty well on grass, they run really well on dirt, gravel, and nicely on asphalt. They're not designed to just hit the racetrack hard. They're D-Boots tires, they're foam-filled, and they're glued around the wheel there.
And they do really well on just about any surface.
Right, all-terrain, very nice tires. The shocks on the truck are oil-filled shocks. They are 4 independent plastic with a metal spring oil-filled shocks. Of course, the tires, those shocks, basically everything we talk about can be upgraded, but as it comes right out of the box, those are oil-filled, and we haven't had any problems with ours. They've held up really well with all the hard bashing we've given it, even through winter bashing. Abby took the shell off, but I do want to mention, this is, of all the short course trucks we've had on our channel, this honestly is probably the best looking shell that we've had. The shape of it is awesome. The color scheme and paint scheme is just beautiful. It's really eye-catching. I love the splattered paint look. I really like the looks of this. And they have these cool little like flag fins on the sides that are mounted on with 2 screws. So that's really great. They did a great job on this.
The splattered look is really cool. That's what I like.
Really cool. Yeah, I really like this. I think that the artist that was in charge of designing this for Arrma did a really good job. So props to whoever designed this. I really like this. Good job. Actually, the whole Arrma series, that came out at the same time, as this looks really good. I really think they went all out and did it right. Underneath, the first thing that stands out to us with an Arrma vehicle is the way the battery mounts.
Yes, it has a little clip down here that's connected so you can't lose it.
It's a body, like a body clip.
Put your finger through it and whoop, comes out. Then this slides through.
You've got a little pin.
And we have grass in here and it's gonna get everywhere. And that opens up and the battery goes right down there in the hatch.
So far, all the Arrma vehicles we've owned, which is like 3 or 4 now, have this incorporated, and I think it's the best design to keep your battery secure, pretty much like water-free, and I just love that. I just love that little pin sliding in. You feel like it's a key or something starting the vehicle. I think it's really cool.
It's really dirty.
It keeps your battery a lot cleaner too while you're running because it's mostly covered, but there's still some air vents to help keep it cool.
Yep.
It runs pretty well on the 15T brushed motor.
Is back here protected for the most part.
Pretty protected.
Bumper.
Yeah, nice big bumper on the back. It's a good size brushed motor with the 15T brushed motor and a 35 amp brushed ESC that can handle both nickel metal hydride and LiPo batteries. Just by switching a little jumper, it can hit right out of the box about 20, maybe somewhere between 20 and 22 miles an hour. We did a speed test video if you'd like to check that out. Just click the link there, and we'll have it in the description box too, so you can check out a speed test for right out of the box. We have a really cool GPS that tracked it, and on a LiPo battery, it goes a bit faster. But again, check out that speed test to see how quick it can run. Everything on the Arrma Fury Mega Brushed is waterproof. They advertise it as being waterproof. We've run it through snow and water, and it still runs just fine.
Now, would we dunk it in water? No. But would we drive it through a puddle? Of course we would.
Yeah. So you don't really have to worry about that right out of the box, which is really nice. I've had some other RCs in this price range that aren't waterproof, and just small puddles have ruined my ESCs and things.
Do you remember that Spatha video?
It was bad.
Disappeared.
Yeah.
And the ESC was just like
smoking.
Sizzling.
But you don't have to worry about with this because it is waterproof. The Arrma Fury Mega comes with a transmitter that is 2.4 gigahertz. This is their pretty common but very nice ATX 100. It has full functionality with throttle, variable throttle, brakes, and reverse, which is variable.
Most incredible, baby.
Variable steering, which is controlled with your steering wheel here on the transmitter, and lots of trim capabilities under the panel. It just allows you, let's say your truck is veering off to the left or to the right a bit, you can trim that up from the transmitter. Not like the old days when they had those little tiny knobs and switches on the bottom of the truck. So that's nice. The battery life on the transmitter will probably last you all a year unless you run this like every day. It'll last a long time. It does need 4 AA batteries that are not included. That's the only thing not included.
We have some TheRcSaylors batteries made by TheRcSaylors.
Yeah, you're right.
That we get from Tower Hobbies.
I like, when I pick up a new RC, I like to just get the batteries with it. I always use these Onyx TheRcSaylors batteries, and they hold up forever. The 2.4 gigahertz transmitter has a great solid signal. If it's completely out of sight, I still have control, so the range of this is basically out of sight. You really don't have to worry about running out of range as long as your batteries are good in here. The antenna for it can fold up, it has a mid position, and then it tucks down nicely for storage and travel, so you don't have to worry about snapping that antenna off. I like the transmitter. It's nothing to write home about, but it's nothing to complain about either. It's actually very nice.
We've never had any trouble with any Arma transmitters at all.
Right, it's very nice. You can set it down like this, it sits like this. It's very comfortable to hold in your hand.
Like this, like that.
I like it a lot. Right out of the box, this Arrma Fury Mega is extremely durable. Nothing is broken on ours, and we've run it pretty hard and a good number of times so far. But that doesn't mean anything won't break, especially if you start upgrading things. Let's say you get a nice LiPo battery and you bump up 5 miles an hour, and then you pick up, instead of a brushed motor, you decide you want to go a bit faster and you get a brushless motor and a better ESC to support that. Once you start almost doubling your speeds on this from the upgrades and getting like nicer motors and things, you slam into a brick wall top speed, you might snap that front bumper, or maybe just durability of this little panel down here, which protects the whole chassis. You might snap something eventually, and if you do, then they have some really awesome aluminum parts that I highly recommend you pick up. They're good price, and they're made by Arma for Arma, which is really nice. You know, you're not having to mix match things, and you know it's going to fit when you get it. So just knowing this good quality product really goes a long way. You'll also get this little white box in your Arrma Fury box when you get it. It has a charger. It is a trickle charger that is Dean's ready for your Dean's setup on the truck, and the Dean's ready battery. And you get these little different plugs for different countries because this ships out all over the place. And the big thing is you get a couple spacers for your shocks if you want to change things around a bit. But the coolest part about any Arma that we've gotten, and they still do this, is they include this nice little tool bag. Not all RCs do that. You've got Allen wrenches and a nice little wrench in there to help take the wheels off and adjust things. It's super nice to get this, especially if you're new into RC and you don't have a toolkit that'll fit your RCs. This gets you going right out of the box. I love that they do this. I hope they always continue to do this because it's just a really good idea. And
inconvenient.
I think most importantly with any RC though, is not just the stats and how fast it goes out of the box and all that, but is it fun or not? And Abby and I have had a lot of fun with this. Ever since we opened it and saw how good it looked, to the first time we ran it, and even just doing our speed test out front in the front yard.
Just the other day.
Yeah, is a lot of fun. And I hope that you guys don't forget that about the hobby, especially if you start getting into hobby grade stuff and picking this up and then start upgrading things. It's good to be competitive, it's good to be knowledgeable and know your stuff when you're talking RC.
But it's better to remember why you're doing it to begin with, and that's to have fun.
Yeah, and this is fun. It's a good RC for beginners. It's a good price point. If you already have 2 or 3 trucks and you want to pick this up and start tinkering on things and you want to upgrade one, this is a good one to buy to upgrade because there's a lot of room for improvement there. You know, you can upgrade a lot of parts on there. If you buy something that's $400, you probably don't want to upgrade it because it's already really nice. This is $189. The body looks great, everything looks great, and it runs well. But then you can slowly start upgrading things and have some fun seeing it get better and better as you go. If you want to check it out for yourself, we've got it linked in the description box below. We picked ours up at towerhobbies.com. They have amazing customer service. And we have some other running videos and the unboxing. I'll link those in the description box as well and in the card section of YouTube right now. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.